According to a global study done by MasterCard, contactless payments grew 40% over the first quarter of 2020. The coronavirus pandemic changed the way many people pay at shops, restaurants, and small businesses. 79% of people said they were using contactless payments for safety and cleanliness. Katie Johnston for CBS Local News.
Hey, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Baha, Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to Yakim pushing this word in truth and sincerity. The Samathi from the GMS Dallas camp. And just wanted to go into this quick lesson. As you see on the screen, it says contactless payments on the rise due to COVID-19. And this is getting ready to become a cashless society. So when you see all these rappers and be walking around like they're talking on a phone full of cash, that is basically a fiat currency. All right? We're basically, the people are keeping the value up, but yet the value worldwide is being brought down. It's lost its value. It's continually losing its value, and eventually, as they were saying when 4 years ago when the presidential debate was going on, when Trump won the president elect, he was the president elect. He was talking about the bubble. You know, people thinking, oh well, we ain't seen it. It's been a month or 2 months. No, that's finna burst, and it's orchestrated all by Esau, which is the so-called white man. All right. So he wants to bring a cashless society. All right, and the reason being is ultimately he want to get you to become him. He want to be your guy. So he want to put a chip in you, and that will be where you can utilize as far as you'll be the currency. You'll be able to buy, sell, and trade because of you. All right, it'll be within you, and that means if you want to cut your money off or what have you, he have the right to do so. And you never know, you may have something inside that chip that may be able to put you to death whenever you want. All right. This man, we're not ignorant to his devices because he is the son of the wicked, right? There's no way around it. This been being preached by apostles, by elders here at GMS for years and years and years. And now, you know, that was a good verse. Right on. This is Job 9:24. And it reads, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now, who is this man? Who is this man that he is setting up for the big okie doke, for everybody, for it to happen when you look up into your bank account one day? It's going to say, basically, your money is worthless. You're going to have to go all fully digital. So he wants to get you into that computer because it's basically digital now. That's why you always use these cards. And then what did they do a few years ago? They said, hey, well, you got to use this chip in this card in your debit card. When they first started doing that, I walked around and tried to use my bank card, and for some reason I couldn't utilize it. And then I kept trying to see why, and they said, well, they sent you a new card, and you got to put this chip in it. So this is what that was to help, you know, get the masses to prep you for what's coming down the pipe as we see. That's why when you go to some places, they say, hey, it's going to be cashless. You know, you can't use money here. It is some businesses where you can't use money. What did they say about the Super Bowl? Super Bowl is going to be cashless. Because the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. And the wicked is actually pursuing what they're trying to, you know, their agenda. And their agenda is to get you chipped. Like Rockefeller told Aaron Russo what was that? Alex Jones that was interviewing Russo. He told him, what did he tell him? He said, hey, what's the end all be all? And Rockefeller said, hey, to get everybody chipped. This is the work of the devil. All right? This is the work of Esau Edom. And ultimately, he want to get you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, which is you Israelites. He wants to get the chip in you because he want to be your power, because he wants your birthright. That's what he wants. And this is 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. It says, "Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, we know we're not ignorant what's coming down, what Esau is about to do." And now people starting to see that. They're starting to see where they're finna set up, where Esau is about to set up to close and shut down and basically collapse the economy. And this is all planned, orchestrated agenda. Now I want to go back in here. It was a video I wanted to show real quick. This out of New York. No.
Every time you touch a surface, bacteria is left behind. Now consider how many times your family...
She worries monthly now.
Let me take this back, Slovakia, where it says, landlord warned New York City is on the brink of catastrophe.
Well, they're often seen as the bad guy, the landlord. You have to pay on time every month. But just like many tenants, many of them are having a difficult time getting by as well, with little to no help in sight. 7 on Your Side investigative reporter Dan Krauth shows us why some building owners say they're on the brink of catastrophe.
During the height of the pandemic, we showed you how renters left in record numbers. Some headed north of the city.
I felt like I absconded in the middle of the night.
Others went south to Florida.
All the things that I loved about New York City kind of just disappeared because of COVID.
And some to the Midwest.
I felt bad about leaving.
Now we're hearing from some of the landlords left behind.
Yeah, it's a good size.
In the past 20 years, Stacy Goley has never seen her rental building in Harlem this empty.
It can't just be one-sided. And at this point in time, it's very one-sided. And it's really, really scary.
She says it's not just tenants who are struggling. More than half of the apartments are vacant.
Even though these apartments are vacant right now, I'm still paying as if the entire building has been occupied.
Which is a problem.
Which is financially detrimental.
Some tenants have...
Hey, and you can see how everybody's leaving New York, leaving California, heading down to, like you say, Florida, Texas, just different states. A lot are going to the South because it's cheaper living in the South. But Esau is finna get everybody in like cattle, get everybody kind of in one area, and then they're gonna bring forth that chip. You see that cash, all the landlords still have to pay, so it's gonna be a lot of empty buildings, and you're starting to see more and more homeless people out walking around. They will have to receive, they'll be offered or basically have to receive the chip too. That's why you need Yahweh Shem Yahweh to keep this devil at bay, to keep him from coming at you, because it's about to get hard out here. It is about to get very, very hard out here. This is pull it up here. This is Revelation 13, verse 16. And it says, and he calls us both all. He calls us all, both small and great. Okay, rich and poor, free and bond. This is talking about everyone from your basketball player to your celebrities to the poor man that's struggling to the ones that's homeless. Free people that's walking around, bond, your jail, people in jail and prison, everybody, anybody you could think of. And this is going to be a worldwide thing. Okay? He calls both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And why is that? Because when they become a cashless society, later on, he's going to bring forth this chip to say you need to buy, say you can't use it unless you buy, you can't use it just, Salaki, you can use it to buy and sell. If you don't have it, you can't receive anything. So he's gonna try to weed out the people that reject it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he's gonna call off verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this is coming down the pipe, right? And like I said, it starts with, like I said, it's an agenda. It starts with getting everybody fear-mongered with the coronavirus, which we're not saying, well, the pandemic that's going on isn't real, but what we're saying is they have blew up the numbers, and also he's gonna make it worse. It's gonna be a point where people are gonna start dying. It's gonna be probably 100% rate, but also he's gonna be pushing forth, hey, you need to get this vaccine, get this, and it's gonna fearmonger people where they're gonna have to have it, and then they're gonna be like, well, now our economy is collapsed because of this. Now we have to give you this RFID chip in your arm or your forehead, because we have to make sure that we keep some type of economic flow around here, financial flow. And you see here in New York City, which is the financial hub of the world, basically. Everybody is showing you that it's going down, and it's not gonna be it's not gonna come back. This place is through. It's over, finito. But let me go ahead and play a little more of this. Hold on, Salakia.
There have been few breaks for smaller landlords like herself.
It's a really hard situation all around, because if there's no money coming in and you still have to provide basic services, it becomes a major financial struggle.
She worries monthly not only about being able to pay her mortgage, but property taxes. For her, $100,000 this year.
There's rent pauses, there's court pauses, but there's no pause on property taxes.
And she's not alone.
This is the tip of an iceberg, and it's going to lead to a catastrophic loss of small buildings in this city.
Jimmy Seibler of the Small Property Owners of New York says thousands of small landlords are in the same situation. They're paying current taxes to the city based on income they made 2 years ago. 2 years when these apartments were full.
It has to be restructured. Otherwise, building owners are not going to make it. They're not going to pay their taxes, and these buildings are going to go under.
Hoping government leaders see there's two sides to the issue. We questioned the mayor about it today.
It is no one's fault. Everyone deserves help to find a way through. That can only come in one form, which is a federal stimulus.
The cash-strapped city waiting to see if the feds take action to help bail them out.
Just because you're a landlord doesn't mean that you have a pot of gold sitting at the end of a rainbow. We all work here.
Dan Krauth, Channel 7.
Hey, and that's why they knocking out the middle class, because you're going to have, like you say, the rich and the poor, the elite, and everybody else will be the poor. But like I said, that what's coming down the pipe, and if you can't see this, you're blind. It's the mark of the beast. And yes, that is the RFID chip. So if you take it, the Lord, you will be getting prepared for destruction. So Lord willing, this will edify. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Waha, Rachakadash. The bonus to the apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yahweh that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.